Yeah, for some reason my phone went, guys, and that's why we abruptly ended the live. But we are back. If you can tell your friends that we are back, we are back. Just tell your friend we are back. Again, guys, it did overheat, and I apologize for that. Okay, all right, guys, I'm still waiting for people to turn up. I'm waiting for people to turn up. Waiting for people to turn up. Once again, guys, tell a friend that, or tell your friends that we are back in life. We are back in life. Okay, where is everyone? Where is everyone? Where is everyone? Yeah, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. It was an interesting topic and it really ended at the time. Osiki Bensi, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. Yes, you say welcome back. Thank you so much. So my phone overheat for some reason, and that is why it ended abruptly. But Keon, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Keon. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, it was an interesting topic, and we were at the middle of say thumbs up, done, positive music. Thank you so much. Again, we are waiting for our guests to come back. We are waiting for our guests to come back. I don't know, that was the first time or the second time my phone hits. But yeah, so guys, yeah, we were really looking a very interesting topic. I'm very sure a lot of you have, like experience about Ryo or UK. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much for coming back. Thank you so much about that. Yeah, guys. Yeah, we were talking about how, like, the relationship between the kids and their parents, and also, yeah, I had to put this. I had to put it because it's overheating. It's overheating. Is it loud? Hello, Kipuske. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you so much for coming. Let me know. Is that loud? Is that put a little bit back. All right, guys. So sorry about that. Okay. Kuna sawa na guys. Yeah, feel kuna sauti fulani background. Bado iko. Bado sauti iko. Hello, Nicolas Coech. Hello, you say kuna sauti? Yeah, kuna kasauti. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see.
Okay.
Hey, you.
We are back.
Yeah, we are back. Us just fixing something quick. All right. Can you can you hear me?
Yes, I can feel. I can hear you clearly.
Yeah. So people were saying there is some background sound, and I think that was I had to put my fan close to my phone because it did overheat.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and that's why. Yeah, guys, we the live ended abruptly because my phone for some reason overheat. I guess it's been working extra hard.
It seems like.
Yeah. So yeah, guys, I apologize. I thought there was some questions. Can you, if you don't mind, any question that you you had asked before, please also go ahead and ask those questions, and we'll be able to really go through. Because I was about to go through those questions, and then our life just ended. So post your questions again, and we will discuss. We will discuss,
Yeah.
and let me know. Okay, so you say Kosawa. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Yeah, so I think one of the comment that I can remember before the life ends was Celine. You had said, I think we need to create a friendly relationship with our kids. That way, they can be able to open up more. And I think that's a good point. I think I agree with that too, because I think if we can draw ourselves and build that friendship with our kids, and then yeah, we will be able. Yeah, I think you say I believe as a parent, it is your mandate to build a friend like relationship. Yeah, exactly. That's very true. To open up for the kids to open up. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's very true. That's very true. Yeah. If we don't create that, and it applies to even the teachers too. I think back in the days, like we there was like I will say a gap between the teacher and a student. There were no like I think during our time we tend to fear the teacher,
Yeah.
so we were not really, and I will say probably that is what one of the contributing factors. Maybe you will find even like a student struggling on a topic or on a subject, but they cannot go and ask because of that fear and the relationship that between the teacher and the student. Yeah.
Times have changed, and so parenting
Hmm.
has changed, and also even the teachers, they have to change on how maybe they handle issues, on how like it's not like the olden days. So we have to change with the times. We have to change with the times because
Yeah.
now we have different challenges,
Hmm.
like not like the olden days, because nowadays we have internet.
Yeah.
Internet is good, but it has brought its own challenges.
Hmm.
At least kids have like access to a lot of information through their computers, through their tablets.
Yeah.
So it's a whole new, like we have new challenges that we also have to up the game, and know how we'll go about the challenges as parents and also as teachers, because parenting styles they have also changed because in the olden days,
Hmm.
parents like
Yeah.
used to see as corporal punishment as
Yeah.
the only way out, you know.
Mhm.
But nowadays, corporal punishment, you know, can't work because even there's no corporal punishment in schools too.
Yeah.
So we have to change with the times. So either you read books, you go to the internet, look for information, you attend seminars. So at
Yeah.
least you are at par with what is happening right now in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Keon Celes, Keon, you say Sinam Toto Sasa Kwai for Sinamaoni. But you know, like we are not only talking about if you have a kid, we are
Uh,
also referring, or we are trying to connect how did, like even you growing up, your relationship with your parents or
uh,
teachers, you know, like it's not only, we're not only talking about, you know, like if you have a kid, we are talking about, for example, when you growing up because you are a child,
yeah.
right? Or when you are in school, yeah. And then Celine Auma Nasema, teachers are second parent, or should I say are supposed to be second parent. Juu wengine wanakupiga. Is there a corporal punishment in US? No. Here we don't. If you actually lay your hands on someone's kid, you're going to check for sure. You will be answerable to your actions. So here it's all about this, you know, like there are policies, procedures in place. So if the kid does something, there is some rules and policies that you have to abide by. You know, like yes, the kids will get punished, right? Or they will get their, yeah, whatever they did, they'll get their punishment, which is, you know, like related to what they did. But um, as far as you laying your hands on someone's kid, that's a big no. That one will end you in jail. So we
Uh,
don't have those corporal punishments here.
yeah.
Shakis, you say hello, hello. I'm back. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And Pop Muta, you say if you were to choose mode or disciplining student, I will go to corporal punishment. No, I will go to actually talking, because
Yeah.
conversation is more.
Yeah.
Because even if so, take for example, if you beat me because I did something wrong, that one will not make me to change.
Change.
But if
Yeah.
you talk to me and tell me exactly what I did wrong,
Yeah.
at least I will feel okay. I did a mistake. But you see, and that is why you find people or kids are instead of actually taking the correction, they fight back because, you know, like the way you are giving or you are administering that correction is wrong. You know, but if you talk to someone, I think they will take more of a talk than a corporal punishment.
Yeah. It's true. Very true.
Yeah.
It's like it's like you know like it's like there are those people who usually
Hmm.
like beat their wives, you know,
Yeah, exactly.
because maybe their wife maybe the wife did something wrong.
Yeah.
So like for me, I'm like, hey, you can talk to this person because you can tell them like you did wrong, one, two,
Hmm.
three. So it
Yeah.
shouldn't happen like this. At least you have a dialogue. So my question is maybe for the men who beat their wife.
Yeah.
What of when the husband does a mistake? Is the wife supposed to beat you too?
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Exactly.
so
That's
people
and
should
that's very
have
true. You know, like because if we try to actually solve things through dialogue, I think the society can be better because
yeah,
like if I do a mistake and someone beats me because I did a mistake, and actually they're not telling me what mistake I did,
yeah,
I don't think it's helping me. It's making me more to retaliate. You know, like I will revenge. You
yeah,
know, because like I will feel hurt. You know, but if you tell me, I'll be remorseful. You know, I'll be like, okay, I'm sorry, and next time you will not, you know, like do the same thing. But if you use now the corporal punishment, I think that is where it's making everything like a mess, because now And then I will be timing for you next time. If you do a mistake, I want to do the same thing that you did to me. So it's like did for that
Yeah.
instead of dialogue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So dialogue is like very important.
Hmm.
Either like when you're talking to your kids, or even if it's your spouse. You
Yeah.
know, even for kids, when you beat kids so much,
Yeah.
they develop that. Do I call it? They just get used to the caning, and they will not
Yeah.
change behavior. Yeah. So
Yeah.
talking to them will help them more than like beating them up, because if you talk to somebody and then you let them know that this is a mistake, I wish you did one, two, three, then the
Hmm.
next time you still repeat the same thing.
Yeah.
I guess the third time this person will be like, hey, I can't I will not do the same mistake because of one, two, three. Because at least
Yeah.
I've been taken through the pros and cons of what I did. So at least
Hmm.
I'm much informed. Other than, caning them and you haven't explained like what's wrong.
Yeah.
So,
I agree. I love to. I'm trying. Guys, thank you so much again for coming back. Thank you for coming back. I appreciate you guys. Didn't you didn't say, hey, the light is gone now. We're going to sleep. Thank you for coming back. And again, we are discussing, and it doesn't really apply to anybody specific, but we are trying to talk and see how we can actually improve our way of maybe relationship with our our kids, and how also we can make them uh, we can make them comfortable to an extent that they are coming and explaining to us, or if they have something going on in their lives, they are coming to tell us instead of running away and getting wrong advices from other people. you know
it's true.
that is what is happening. Like if you don't teach your kids, and then someone else are going to give them wrong advice, and now you will be here complaining, and complaining to the kid, while actually you set that path, you push them away. So we are trying to educate ourselves on how we can do better to, because if we teach our kids, those are, we say they are the next generation. So that is why we want to instill that discipline, so
Uh,
that the society that we are like creating in the future will like be the society that we want to live in. You don't
yeah,
want to just leave your kids, and then now they are out of hand, and like they will be out in the society, and like people will be talking about your kids because you fail to do your part as a parent. So
yeah.
it's really an interesting topic.
Yeah,
All
they
right.
say sorry, Phil,
Mhm.
they say that parents are the first teachers. So
Yeah,
what you do at home, your kids copy what you do. So even as parents, we are supposed to have good morals, because
yeah,
like it will help a long way in have your kids having the good morals too. Because
yeah,
when you don't have good morals as a parent, what are your kids going to copy? They're going to copy what you're doing. So they think
exactly.
what you're doing is the right thing to do.
Hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. That's a great point. Like, and they are, these kids. They are keen. They observe and they watch what we are doing, what we are saying, everything. So exactly, we got to be, like to be aware of our actions, and like our talking too. So whatever we say, they will pick from there.
Yeah.
All right. Celine, mtoto wangu mkubwa. Okay. All right. Post Kipenzi, thumbs up. Feed your farm. Thank you so much. Rose Wanjala, hello, hello. Thank you so much again for coming back. And then Celine, you say unatizon sijafurahia. Okay. Alafu ukeo unasema mimi nilipigwa form 1 to form 4. Nachukia hao walimu. And you see, like, and that's exactly like what we are saying. The way we are handling like the kids, be it at home and in school. And there's so many people, like there's so many people, they hate like their teachers for what
Yeah.
like they did to them. And that is why we are trying to change that because like I don't think it's really beneficial for someone to be thinking about the bad that you did 10 years ago. You know,
Yeah.
like that's we need like to as parents and teachers be like role models to
Yeah.
our kids and our students, because you will be so happy when one of your students will be successful and they will be talking about you, like that you guided them in the right way and the right, like perspective. And you see, these are the things also, like as parents, like if we see, we need to, because sometimes, like kids will be coming home and they'll be like, okay, the teacher did this, the teacher did that. But you
Yeah.
see, some of the parents, instead of listening to their kids, they will be like, oh yeah, because you did a mistake. Instead of actually going to figure out what actually is going on or what
Yeah.
the kid did, so that like the teacher punish, like stuff like that. We need to co-work with like teachers and parents should, like we should co-parent. We
Together.
should
Yeah.
be on the same page. If
Yeah.
the kid is doing something at school that is not going to, like based on the regulation and policies, and then it's the, like I will say it's important for the teacher to bring up to the parent and also
Yeah.
have a discussion, so that they will be able to steer the kid in the right direction. Because if the parent and the teacher are on the same page and the right direction guiding the kid, and then like it makes it easier for both of them.
It's
All
true.
right, yeah, let me catch up with the. All right, Komuta, you say you talk to them, they think they
Oh,
know more. What if
oh,
dialogue
let,
fails?
sorry.
Yeah.
In a minute, I'm coming back. Huh?
Okay. Yes. So yeah, Mutai. So you talk to them, think they know more. What if dialogue fails? And that's why we say we need to start from when they are young. We need to start from when they are young, because like if you wait, they say like even the cane, right? You cannot paint the cane when it's already like dry. So you have to mold the kid when they're still young. That's how you do it. You mold when they're still young. All right. Celine, you say GPV should be condemned strongly. That's regressive as far as modernity is concerned. I agree. Yeah, that's very wrong. If like that's something that's still like happening, it should be it should not be happening. With this generation, it should not. And Kipkoske, you say back now. Thank you so much again for coming back. Keon, walimu sometimes make student wakuwe na low self-esteem. I agree. I agree. And that's why we need to talk about these issues, because these are the things that are affecting us in the society. And if we don't talk about it and see how we can fix it, then it's a problem. But sometimes when we know there is a problem, I think we need to see how we can fix the problem. All right. Posi kipenzi thumbs up video family. Yes, thank you so much, guys, for the thumbs up. Hope you are enjoying this discussion, guys. Because as I say, this is our community right here. We are here to discuss and educate ourselves. And by doing this, we are getting more knowledge, and we are, like we are shaping our community. We are shaping our community. Kusikia hapo US wanafunzi wanachapwa kweli, hawachapwi, hawachapwi, hawachapwi. Alright, Keona anasema mimi I hate someone talking to me nikikosa, nachukia sana, I just walk away. I think ni vile nilipigwa sana, sikuwahi ongeleshwa. And you see, like that's a thing we are saying, depending on like how you grew up and what you went through, it can come, like and also when you are grown up, that thing can come and affect you. So that is why it's really really important, we talk about this thing, we speak, and we correct these things before it can like affect us, like down the line. And I agree because I was also in, like in high school and in primary school, and all these things were happening. But the thing is, no one wants to talk about, no one wants to correct it, and that's the problem. When we see a mistake, we don't want to correct, you know, because you will think like, okay, if I talk or if I correct it, then people will look at me in a different way. So this, like we need to correct things that it will come and affect us down the line. Because now, if you grow up thinking about something that affected you years ago, like, and that's why now it comes, like maybe that is now where the counseling comes in. Because I think that is something that you will need some sort of counseling. You need someone to talk to because it's something that is affecting you over the course of years. So
Alafu usifunge hiyo mlango, unapiga kelele.
yeah, so it's a real issue. So I was talking about because Keon brought up something. So she said, Mimi, I heard someone talking to me nikikosa nachukia sana, I just walk away. I think ni vile nilipigwa sana, sikuwahi ongeleshwa. And that's why, like we are talking about things that happened long time ago and now
Yeah.
it's still affecting us. And that's
Mm.
why we're saying, like, if you find something that is affecting you for a long time in your life, and then you have to seek some kind of solution, like kind of get some help. If you want to talk to someone, you know, and that is why we have the professionals, like tightening and counseling staff that can help you to go through those, and also because I don't think that is something you want to live with, you know, the rest of your life.
It's true.
Yeah,
It's true.
I love Selena Uma. You say spare the Lord and spoil. Exactly. That is very true. You spare the Lord. But again, I think the road actually, some of these things that were written, I will say they are proverbs. So, but some people they take it like as it
Literally.
is, as it is. So, because I
Mm.
will say the road not it doesn't need to be necessarily like a weapon or a stick or something.
Yeah.
How about that talking? It can be also like the road. It's I think we need to think, and when we see something we need to actually take a second step and say, okay, what did really mean? Because something can mean like so many things, like one word can mean so many things, so depending on how it's put out, it can mean so many things.
Yeah, and also there
Mhm.
are many, sorry, there are not many ways that you can you can discipline a child, not only like caning them.
Yeah,
Caning them is not an option because you can have time out. You can withdraw some of the advantages, okay, some of the things that they like, maybe if it is watching TV or using their tablet, you can
yeah,
withdraw such and let them
hmm,
know that I've withdrawn this because you made a mistake. So
yeah,
maybe next time you shouldn't do one, two, three. So there are many ways in which you can discipline a child, not only using the cane.
yeah. But you see, like for most of us, that was like number one is cane. The other
Mm.
stuff were
Yeah,
like the,
very
the
true.
last options.
Very true, very true.
And,
Hey, our parents never knew anything. They only knew how to, cane us, and that's it.
yeah. And that's
Mm.
why, like this is an interesting topic because like we are learning something because now we have kids or we will have kids, and we will we will we will we will treat them better, and we
Yeah.
will lead them in the right direction. Let me
Mhm.
charge my phone now. Yeah,
Very true.
exactly. All right. Uh, let me see. Celine spoil kayo. I know the same you made. Okay. Wesley Maritim, thank you so much for tuning in. You say interesting topic. Thank you. I'm happy you are enjoying and you like it. And then Benan Mutai, young man needs and far standing. I don't know what that was supposed to be. Then if you type it again, or is that a word? Is it a mistype or a word? All right, Kevin Kibet, there is a certain teacher. I think it's pay part time for him. I must look for. No, don't pay part. You can. You see, my advice is the best thing. The best thing you can do, it's like therapy, right? The best thing you can do is go talk to that teacher and say, hey, like actually you did this to me, but now I think it in a different way. you know you can go and have a tea and have a nice conversation, and by then you have tell him like what he
It's,
did wrong, and like he will not do it again to someone else, because I'm very sure that's the strongest thing you can do is actually being friendly and go to talk to the person and tell, hey,
yeah,
actually you did this to me and I was mad, but now actually I'm not even mad anymore. I see things in a different way. I have a different understanding, you know?
yeah.
Yeah. All right. Kusikiamos falsa sa utafanyia nini hawa? Okay. I think I skip it. Okay. Salib, mimi I'm a toxic parent boy. Sina time ya kuongelesha mtoto. Naweza mchapa na anything.
Eh,
Usichape mtoto.
where? Who's?
That's Keyon.
But Kiyon, let me tell you something. Like some things or some actions that we do depends on like maybe what was done to us. But other things we have to learn how to unlearn them.
Yeah.
Like you shouldn't do what maybe your parents did, and if
Yeah.
you think like what happened to you is traumatizing you, as
Yeah.
Phil said, it is very good that you seek for help
Yeah.
because maybe you're doing that because of what you went through.
Exactly.
So it is very good to seek counseling services so that
Yeah.
at least those things you can pour out those things and then at least you can start afresh and unlearn certain things. It's not a must that you do what your parents. Yeah.
Exactly. It's like you're doing revenge through your
Yeah.
kids,
Yeah. Yeah.
and you are
It's
doing
like
revenge to the wrong people.
imagine they don't know even what happened and you just there like revenging and they're like, oh,
Yeah.
now you're getting so much they're getting so much from you that is negative energy that they shouldn't be having,
Yeah.
and this hinders, even like we said, if you're not like friendly to your child, there are so many things that your child won't open up to you, even
Yeah.
if there's something that is going on in their lives, they can't talk to you because you are never their friend. So
Yeah.
you have to learn with this day and age, you have to learn new techniques of parenting.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And I think it's high time we need to break the chain, because like it seems like it's not like, so something did something to me, now I want to do something to my kids because someone, it's like a chain and we need to break it, and like solve things in a different way. you know
Mhm.
we
Very
need
true.
to really break, yeah. And then, Kimwe, depends on, as a parent, you have to know how to handle your children carefully. Sometimes when the problem comes, we always blame the children, but in the real sense, mistake come from the parents.
Yep.
110%.
Very.
Exactly. You see,
Yeah.
like, and that's I cannot even emphasize enough. Most of the time we tend to like to push the blame to our kids, while instead of sitting back and say, did we did something that they copied, and now
Mhm.
they are like they are doing exactly. So that is a very 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 strong point. Very strong. All right, Naomi, Chepkoech, hi all, thank you so much for coming back. Of course, yeah, hi Naomi, welcome. Let me see another comment. So you say, Shakis, Mike, what about punishments? Do teachers keep punishment? Is it here? So right
Um.
here, like I probably they're asking about here. So here, punishments, they are rules. Like there are rules, and rules for everybody. Rules for the kids, rules for parents, and rules for the teacher. So and everything is specify what will happen if you violate any of the policies. So everything here is in paper. So if you violate they'll just read it for you, and you face whatever, like. But everything is not like corporal. Everything is, like in a decent manner. They do it in a decent manner, and that is what we want to emulate. We want to like avoid all these other, like corporal punishments, and be able to keep the disciplines to
Yeah.
ourselves and our young generation, which, like, it's not like we are hitting them, but we are really mentoring them, and
Correct them.
preparing them to take
Yeah.
our spot. Because
Mm.
as we age, we need other people who are, like fitting our shoes. And you don't want someone stepping on your shoes and start messing everything because you didn't teach them the right ways.
Yeah.
And yeah, and Maritime, Wesley Maritime, you said, but children nowadays are spoiled because parents are no longer doing the right thing. Exactly. That is what's happening. That's why we need to be close to our kids. And we say this before: if you are not close to your kids, someone else will be close to your kids, and they'll be feeding wrong information. And that is why now you are seeing these things, because you are not paying attention and giving time to your kids. Someone else somewhere is giving time and feeding wrong information.
Yeah, and also the parents nowadays also, as Wesley has said, like there are things that we are not doing right because we are
Hmm.
listening so much to the teacher
Yeah,
and doing so little at home.
yeah.
So as we are supposed to be the first teachers at
Hmm.
home,
Yeah,
correct the child when this child is at home.
yeah.
So when the child goes to school, the teacher doesn't have so much to do because the teacher cannot be at home and at
Hmm.
school at the same
Yeah.
time. So the
Uh-huh.
teacher is a teacher and not a parent.
Yeah.
So you do your duty as a parent
Yeah.
as the teacher does their duty as teachers.
Hmm.
But nowadays, parents just leave everything to the teachers, and yes, the teacher spends most of the time with the kids, but
Yeah.
also a significant amount of time at home with their parents. So, parents, let us do what you're supposed to do as parents, and
Mhm.
teachers, we do what you're supposed to do. Teacher.
Yes,
Yeah.
I agree, because I think that is exactly the point that, like you said, and I kind of relate to what's happening even like here, because you find most of the time people are working, they are busy and all that, so they take their kids, like to daycares and
Mhm.
school, so they don't really have that time with the kids. And
Yeah.
now you see there is like this, some of the states now they are changing to a 4 day school days for the school. But now you see the parents are complaining because now they have to look for that uh, someone to watch the kids on that
Mhm.
uh, on that day that will be off. So that's why I'm saying, like I think as parents, really, yeah, we need to do our job, and
Yeah.
spend time with our kids, and then not just to push the kids to the teachers and say, hey,
Yeah.
the teachers will do their job. Yeah, I think as parents also we need to do our part.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then keep student lack discipline up to an extent they nickname teachers. Our principal was Chirandaki. Yeah, I think with nicknaming, I don't think really is I don't think it's lack of disciplines, because I think it's just something that, like will make that, like students. I mean, like there's some nicknames which are bad, but most of the time I would say like nicknames are as a result of maybe, like the teacher is saying something or doing something, and
Yes. Yes.
the students
Mm.
nickname, so that they will be able maybe to differentiate with the other teachers, or they will be able to remember, because those teachers who had nicknames, mind you, are the students will be remembering them the most,
Yeah, it's
because
very
of that. Yeah. So I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing if you have a nickname, As long as it's not a bad nickname, it's a good thing. It will actually differentiate you from the other group. Because even now, like when we are talking with my friends, from primary school or from high school, if someone had a nickname, you can easily remember when they say, "Oh, you
Yeah,
remember, like he used to be called so and so," and then
yeah,
you can easily remember. But those people who had no nicknames, they were quiet. You can never even remember. They will be telling you, "Oh," some even you will meet them and you will be like, "You are in my class."
uh-huh.
And they will be telling you, yes, you remember so and so, someone who had nickname. Everyone knows about it. Yeah,
Very true.
exactly. So
Yeah, like my chemistry teacher was called Cation.
yeah, exactly. So you see, it says a result of maybe something the teacher is saying several times, or
Yeah,
some of the action that the teacher or what they are doing. So usually there is some reason behind the nickname.
yeah, it's very true.
All right, Keon, let me step out for 5 minutes. Narute, thank you so much. I call mom just a minute. Thank you. All right, say hi to mom. And then Shakis, wanafunzi akifanya makosa mwalimu anaita parent, and if the behavior don't stop, it will be suspended. Exactly. And that is why I was saying everything is in paper. So they will read for you. That is the first warning, second warning, and then the next. They go with everything that is on paper. So there is nothing you will say, oh, this teacher don't like me or that. No, it's what is in the paper. And that is why now it comes, like handy when we say, as parents, we need to do our part. Because if we do our part, then you will never run into such a situation where, like there is issue with the parent, with the kid at the teachers at school. All right. Pues que vamos a Falsi, Kenya, once hivyo. Yeah, I think they should actually have something like that. They should. They should. Or if I think maybe there, I'm very sure there are policies and regulations, but I don't think maybe they follow to the letter. Probably that is where the problem is. But I'm
They
very sure there
are.
is regulations.
Yeah, they are. They
Yeah,
are.
yeah, yeah. Uh, Nicholas, you say good topic indeed, following live from Kenya. Thank you so much, Nicholas Koech. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, and welcome always. Stay tuned so that you will not miss this. We are here to share ideas, connect, and also educate ourselves, because these are the things that really happening or we went through. So we're trying to like bring a change so that we don't keep the same mistakes happening over and over throughout the generations.
Yeah.
We need to fix it. All right, Nicholas, we are specific hata usiseme okay kusikiamos anauliza. All right, Deborah, enjoying the topic. Thank you so much, Deborah. Thank you so much. Charles Mutai say good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining. I think it's good afternoon over here, but good evening to you guys. Nicholas, give me some fact about being successful in life. You want to tell them how to be successful in life? What entails being a successful in life?
So, like, for one, definitely, as we said yesterday, if you want to be successful in life first, you have to set a goal. Like,
Mm-hmm.
what is that success? What do you want to achieve?
Yeah.
Because success means different to different people. You
Mm-hmm.
know, for
Yeah.
me, success can be like maybe excelling in my exams.
Mm-hmm.
Another person, for them to be successful, they think maybe to have a very big business,
Yeah.
or maybe having a master's for others, or having a PhD. So success means different to people, to
Yeah.
different people. So what do you define success yourself? So what do you want to achieve? You
Yeah.
first write goals down, then you work. You first write the goal down, and then you write the steps. Now, what do you need in order for you to achieve the goal? So, for instance, if maybe your goal is to have an A in
Yeah.
maybe your exams, that's just an example. So, what
Yeah.
do you need to do? Maybe you are not like taking maybe education so seriously. So, what you need to do is just maybe sit down and have a timetable
Yeah.
on maybe the subjects that you think you're not performing so well,
Hmm.
so that you can achieve what you want, maybe that A at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So it really depends what you really want in life. So that you can just know how do you work it out, because as I said, success means different to, yeah, different people.
Different
So
people.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, have the goal, then you break it down into smaller, like achievable tasks that you
Yeah.
can achieve, and
Hmm.
also that something that you can also monitor in now after, in accumulation to maybe achieve now the bigger goal in life. What you say.
Hmm.
Yes.
That is very, very informative. And Nicholas Coach, hopefully, I'm very sure you get that. Exactly, Confu put it, I cannot add, I cannot subtract. Exactly how she put it, that is the definition of success. Thank you so much. All right. Positive thanks for tuning in. Kindly thumbs up. Yes, guys, let's thumbs up. And then Nicholas, China and Baya. And then Naomi Jepwe matters are the one to talk to kids. Kipoko Lasema. I don't think it's only mothers. I think
No.
it's a responsibility of every parents. And I think it should start with parents. First off, parents should be on the same page. Because
Very
like
true.
if one parent favors a certain bad behavior, that is
Mhm.
where the issue arises.
Yeah, it's
So
yeah.
it should start with both parents should be on the same page, and we should not leave the responsibility of raising and also mentoring the kids to just mothers. No, I think
Yeah.
I disagree with that because that will not be a balance. Like they should have uh, both love and also both direction from both parents. They should be on the same page. That is the bottom line.
Very true.
Mhm. And siemu nakumbuka what time mwalimu akiingia class unasimama bado wanafanya hivi. I don't know if that's the thing nowadays. Do they still stand when you get inside? No.
It depends. It depends. Maybe if it's a visitor, yes, they can stand up. If the
Uh huh.
teacher is there, maybe the head teacher or someone. But if it's just the regular class, they'll just you just enter, and then maybe you just greet them, and they don't have to stand up nowadays. They don't have to.
Yeah. So it depends on situation and
Yeah.
circumstances.
Yeah.
Okay. Fall primary lazima usimame. Okay, maybe that's why you say it depends on where you are and also like circumstances situations.
Yes.
All right, that's fair enough. Parents needs to accountable too. Yes, but not here in 254. Parents will always blame or prefer their kids to be in school. Yeah, and that's
Mhm.
why like everyone should play part. If it's my, if I know something, if I know like my kid is doing something as a result of what I'm doing, and then it's my responsibility to correct myself first before I go and correct the kid because
Yes.
and that is a good point, Shakis. Yeah, I think it should start from us. We need to monitor our kids. We need to see what they are saying, what they are doing. If it's as a result of what we are doing, and then that is now where we should start, start correcting ourselves before we push the blame and start going to correct our kids. Very, very informative. Bernard, you say, I'm happy we have more medics in the house. Be blessed, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Kibet fa nilisimama nikijoin form 1 time. Teacher aliingia ndani akinilichekwa. And that's why
Oh,
you are saying it depends on where you
where,
are,
yeah, where you're coming from?
Yeah, so you see now you are going from where you are used to standing to a
Mhm.
place standing is never a thing, and that's a thing.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
and also that is what you will encounter when you come here, because
Culture.
yeah, there is those different things that maybe in college or in high school they do back home, But when you get here, they don't do it. So example is something like that. I can imagine if I use if I, when I was back home, I was used to standing up when the teacher gets to classroom. Then I will do the same thing here. I will
Yes.
do the same thing here. So yeah, you are not alone, Kipit. Totally understandable, but just know it depends on where you are and where you're coming from. Uh, and then Celine, parents should be first teachers. Teachers should be second parents. That is why art is spiritual. Exactly. I like that thinking. I really like that thinking. Good point, Celine. And Bernard, you say teacher in the house. Mutachu Mutu Chanue. Yeah. That is why, like we are privileged to have our guest, like you see she's really on point on this topic because that is her, like where she's working. That's her kitchen, that is the stuff she's dealing with every day. So she has first and information about all this that we are. And you see, like these are things that's happening, but no one is talking about. You
Yeah,
see,
very.
like we find people now they're still thinking about things they were done to when they were in class 4, like 15 years back. So and that is why we are here also through this talking and things like that. Maybe we will get some healing and we will get to understand, okay, maybe some of the things that we are going through is not as a result of someone else, maybe it's as a result of us. That is why someone before said we need to check yourself first before you put the blame to the other person. You need to see, okay, maybe I'm the one who is doing something wrong. You need to reevaluate yourself.
Yeah, and also parents should not underestimate the fact that they should be good role models to their children.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good role models to their children. So
Mhm.
if you pick the phone and lie, when your
Yeah.
children are there, they will know that lying is okay. So you picked your phone and somebody is asking you where you are, and you're like, "Oh, I'm in Kisumu. I'll be coming to Nairobi next week." So and your kid is like, "Hey, so
Yeah.
are we in Kisumu here?"
Yeah.
So like you should be good role models. And
Yeah.
for example, and also, you see, there are things that affect children because of their parents. For instance, maybe drug addiction, or
Yeah.
maybe of drugs. Because maybe you saw maybe a child saw the parent maybe smoke
Yeah.
or take alcohol.
Yeah.
So for them, that's the right thing to do because it is my parent who was doing that.
Doing it. Yeah.
So you cannot convince that kid that smoking is bad
Yeah. Because you are
because
doing it. Yeah.
yeah, you see,
Exactly.
so we should do positive things and then we impact our children positively. So
Yeah.
when they grow up, at least they know this is the good, this is the bad. Because I did not see my parent do this, so I shouldn't do it. Yeah, I
Yeah.
did not see maybe my father beat my mother, so I should not do it.
Yeah.
I did not see like maybe my father called maybe my mother in front of us. So that
Yeah.
is something that I should not do it. So at times at the family level, it is very important at least to have those good morals and also
Mhm.
be yani like just to be positive, and
Exactly.
raise our children
Hmm.
positively so that they have good morals.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's all so you see, like everything start from you actually, like the
Yes.
individual before
Yes.
you go to the next person.
Yes.
I'm learning. I don't know if you guys are learning. I'm learning a lot. All right. Because when I was in preschool, pre-primary school, class 1. Remember when I was wrong in class 1 walk, my grandmother used to congratulate me. His congrats made me lead in my class. You see, always talking positive.
Mhm.
And
Yes.
that is now a good way of uh, mentoring the kid.
Yes.
Because if now like you are the last in class and and your parents, like tell you, oh yeah, you are always the last, you don't know nothing. You will grow up saying, you know what, I don't know nothing. You're
It's
not even
true.
working hard. But you
Mm,
see now, this child man here, he was congratulated even though he wasn't performing, but at the end he came leading because he was given that motivation.
yeah,
And that is why I usually say, what you are doing today doesn't define you have tomorrow.
yeah.
You can change your life based on how you want it, because what is happening today is not permanent, it's temporary.
Yeah.
But whatever comes ahead, that is the things that you have control over. So good, that's a good thought. Amos Kiposke, that's a good thought, and I'm happy at least someone or your grandma.
Affirmation. Yeah. Mm.
Alafu utali super channel, hello, thank you so much for tuning in. Nicholas Koe, tunapiga mtoto wa sai analeta babake kwa shule.
Oh, if you are a teacher. But now there's no corporal punishment in
Yeah.
schools. It's not supposed to happen in schools. So what you do, even teachers, as we said earlier, that you're supposed to change with the times.
Yeah.
So if there's no corporal punishment, so how else can you correct this child? So no,
Yeah.
there's a number of ways on how to correct this child, because even in the laws of Kenya they say that in schools there should not be corporal punishment. So
Yeah.
as a teacher, you should not use it as a means of correction.
Yeah.
So you just use other ways of, maybe, as we said, maybe guidance and counseling, talking to these children, or
Mhm.
maybe even just asking the child to go and bring their parents so that you can talk about the issue.
Yeah.
So like, that is where you get, maybe a teacher has maybe beaten a child, and
Mhm.
you're sued for that. You're sued for that
Yeah.
because it is not allowed in schools. So
Uh-huh.
even the child should yani devise ways on how to handle
Yeah.
like the kids nowadays.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And I hope, like, when when the parent is coming to school, I hope they are coming to be on the same page with the teacher. To come and sit and say, hey, I think the kid is having a problem. What,
Mhm.
like, where is the problem? I think, like, when they are coming, they're not coming to argue. They're coming to have a conversation on how to, like, help the behavior, or how to correct the behavior that the kids is having. you know because I think I remember that, I think he has a point, because I remember there were parents, if like, if let's say the child has a, did a mistake, and instead of so, and then you tell the child that they did a mistake, and then they will go to the parents. But like, there were those parents in those days which they were like, wenye kusema, so
Mhm.
they will be coming furiously wanting to attack the teacher. Hopefully those times are no longer, like, there.
But they're there. They're there because even as parents, it
Yeah,
depends the knowledge you have, and the
exactly.
way we can handle things is very different.
Yeah,
Yeah, so there are those parents who still like just want to attack the teacher, or maybe if the child is sent maybe for school fees, or the child is told something, and then the parents like, now
yeah,
what does this teacher think he or she is? You
yeah,
cannot tell that your child. So
exactly.
what you can do is just keep quiet and maybe go and tell the teacher, ask the teacher like, oh, this is what you said, so let me elaborate more. You
Yeah,
know, yeah, because if you tell that child that what this teacher does she think or he or she is, the child will not respect the teacher.
exactly. And yeah,
Mm,
I think that's yeah, that's actually a good point. Yeah,
mm.
because I think that is where the issue is, because depending on how the response that you are giving to the teacher, and
Yes.
then that respect will be gone, because
Yeah.
in the mind you are building, you are growing a seed in the minds of a kid, where
Yeah.
they'll be thinking, okay, so there is nothing that the teacher is telling
Yeah, the teacher cannot tell me because even my parents said that, who are you?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we need to. Hopefully, we are learning something, and we will shape our society to like to be better people.
Yes.
And Kipkoske Mutai, you should invite Anas one of these fine weeks. Yeah, we are. Oh yes, Anas back home also. Yeah, that will be great. That will be great. Let's see like what are the differences, how they do things there, and how like they do here. So every anyone is welcome to come, any profession, because we need to share this information so that people will know actually even when they are going to school, because some people they go to school and they don't really know what they are going to do. So if we have all these people coming and sharing their experiences, and then when you are going to a field, you will have some knowledge, or you will know what to expect when you go to that area. So
Yeah.
anybody is welcome here. And then Celine, biology teacher was named Phalanges. And again, we say, like you are getting nickname based on what you are doing. So I think Phalanges were like the fingers, the lower extreme side of the finger. So I don't know, maybe the teacher was doing something with the fingers. And Kipen Sumutai, let me see. Yeah, people are writing a lot of comments today. Amo, we have many nurses, but they are busy. Yeah, most of those nurses, they are so busy. They are so busy. And then Muta, okay, parents should make friendship with their kids. I think we have nailed that several times. They should
Yes.
be friends.
Mhm.
Kevin, hata mimi huku nilisimama vile mwalimu aliingia class, hata student was wondering what's That's fine. Eh? That's Valentine. She stood up when she went to school for the first time, and she stood up.
Wow.
Man, yeah. I mean, I'm telling you, it depends on where you are coming from, and we
It's
say
true.
that. How because you are asking how can a parent from Chicago age friendship with a child he or gum. And that's why we are educating ourselves,
Yes.
because we have to start from ourselves, and then also we have now to share this information with other people. And
Yeah.
I always say, if you see something or you see someone doing wrong, we are in the generation. I don't think someone will they can be mad, but I don't think they will attack you if you go and tell them, I think you are wrong, respectfully, you should have done this and this and this. Let's try to correct ourselves. Let us not see people doing things which are wrong and we just leave them. You are man you have also a role to play in as far as correcting the society at all. Because if
Yeah.
you see someone doing something, you got also to take responsibility and stop that from happening. And I
Mhm.
think that way we will build a better people and a better society for ourselves.
Yeah, but also, as he said that a parent from the rural area cannot be friends with their kids, but even them nowadays, maybe our grandmothers
Yeah,
did not did not go to school.
yeah,
Our maybe fathers, others maybe reached maybe class 7 or thereabout.
yeah.
But there's also the generations also are changing. So you find that even if those people who are in the rural areas, at least nowadays,
Hmm.
they are like they've gone to school.
Yeah,
So there are certain things when you go to school, you just learn. And as
yeah,
the times are changing, also, even the knowledge that you acquire in schools is different from the ones that was there in the olden days.
yeah.
Because, for instance,
Hmm.
like in the olden days, people used to do FGM and did not think it like it's a bad thing to do.
Yeah,
Yeah, but nowadays, people are educated, like maybe what are the consequences, what are the disadvantages of FGM, and
yeah,
many people, even if they live in the rural areas,
Mhm.
they are drifting away from FGM and like having new ways on of initiating people, maybe from this age group to another one.
Yeah,
So like even the friendship thing, it will take time, yes,
yeah,
but definitely will reach there because even the parents who are in the rural areas are getting informed and are getting knowledge. At least they will change over time.
yeah.
Mm.
That is, yeah, that's very, 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 very informative. Very informative. We cannot exhaust, like that is why, like, I'm really about educating the community, because if we have a better community, if we have if we start from ourselves and then stop blaming people, you have to start from yourself, and then
Yeah.
now you impact the people around you, and that is how you will change the entire community, because it will reach a point where we will say, okay, in our community, we don't want this to be happening. And
Yes.
we are one voice. We are all agreeing, yes, we don't want this to be happening. And we
Mm.
can mold and change the society
Very
because
true.
we have the common goal and we are on the same page and thinking and planning towards a common goal. So
Yeah.
it's possible. And that's why we emphasize on we start from ourselves, a
Yeah.
small group, and then we impact like the community around us.
Mm.
Deborah Chemwetich, for me in my life, I got the best teachers. I wish one day I'll be able to appreciate them. Thank you.
Oh,
you know
that's
Thank
good.
you
That.
so much. Yeah, i'm
Mm.
i'm very sure we have like so many like teachers who are doing the right thing. Again, there are some who are not doing the right thing. So, and that is like that is the world. It's just like that. Everywhere you go, you will find people doing the right thing and people not doing the right thing. So it's I think it's common in the world that we live in. It is common. And
Very.
yeah, for sure, you will appreciate them one day. You will. You will.
Yeah. Even me, I've not had a very bad experience with the teachers, either
Yeah.
in primary school or maybe in high school or in college. I've never had a bad encounter with the teachers. But
Yeah.
also, I can say, Phil, it also depends at times, yeah, not all times,
Mm-hmm.
with the kind of pupil or student you are.
Yeah.
Because if you don't take your responsibility seriously as a pupil or as
Yeah.
a student, then you don't do your assignments or your homework on
Yeah.
time,
Yeah.
then definitely you'll cross with the teachers each and every time.
Yeah.
If maybe you've been told that this assignment should be done on weekend and on Monday you should bring maybe a certain project, you should complete it by then, and
Yeah.
you don't take that responsibility seriously as a student, then you'll
Mm-hmm.
always cross with the teacher. So it also depends with what kind of
Yeah.
a student were you? What kind of a
Mhm.
student?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. So and that's why you're saying, like all this, conversation, when we say something, it comes back to what we had said before, because what like we need to see is what we are doing. Is it we did something that the teacher, like say not to do? Because that is most of the time where we came in conflict with teachers. If we're not
Yeah.
doing the right,
Yeah.
what if they say complete assignment, you're not doing assignment, and then
Mm.
it's a fault on your side. But
Yeah.
still, you find ourselves we try to blame the teacher.
Mhm.
So yeah. And Wesley, what the parent needs today is that the father and the mother should be good example to the children, such that when the mother is correcting the child, the father can do the same. Exactly. We
It's
cannot
very.
read that enough. Be
Mhm.
on the same page.
Yeah.
Be on the same page.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Uh,
Because let me tell
mhm.
you, Phil,
Yeah.
if you take sides,
Yeah.
then even the children, they see and they see what you do and they hear what you say. So they
Exactly.
will tend maybe to like I'm not saying to hate or something, but they'll tend to maybe dislike one parent because they see that the other parent is maybe like being on their side.
Yeah.
But you're not helping this kid.
No.
if maybe at your maybe at home you've said that all children should be at home by 6,
Yeah.
let it be from both parents, both
Yeah.
the mother and the father, or even the guardian who is there,
Yeah. Yeah.
so that at least this child will know that, hey, I should be at 6 at home. Even if my father is not there, I will
Mhm.
get punishment if I go beyond 6.
Yeah.
Even if my mother is not there, I'll get the punishment if I go beyond 6. So at least the rules and regulation in a home should like be emphasized, or both parents should take part.
Yeah.
part. Yeah.
Exactly. And that's, yeah, that's very true. Very true. We need to be on the on the same page.
Yeah.
And as you were saying, like we should have a like a boundary. As you were
Mhm.
saying, if it's time to go to bed, it's time to go to bed.
Yeah.
That's it. And it should be a routine. A routine.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Not,
And
not,
that is
not.
why when you keep it, sorry, when you keep it to be a routine, that is
Yeah.
how the child will learn. Because like it's like a clock. So
Mm.
they will know, okay, it's time to go to bed, and then it's time to go to bed. No argument, nothing. So
Yeah.
it makes
Not
sense.
like, sorry, not like one parent is saying like you should go to bed, and the other one is saying, you can watch cartoon even for 2 hours. It doesn't make sense.
Yeah, exactly. No, you are not helping.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. Make sure you like the video. Thank you so much. Let's be role model to our kids. Show them what
Yeah.
right and wrong. Exactly.
Mhm.
Let's be close to
Mhm.
our kid.
Very
Now,
true.
yeah, Naomi Jepkoech, okay, educative topic. Thank you so much. This, okay, it's me. How are you? Hiyo kitu ile trend ya ule mwalimu ulisema I will not go anywhere. Muuliza hapa penye.
Oh, anasema hapa ni wapi? Mwalimu wa hesabu, hapa ni wapi? Ulisema
Hiyo
sitaenda
kitu
mbali.
leo nalanichekesha hapa.
Hapa ni wapi? Nilipo, hapa ni
Hiyo
wapi?
kitu ile trend.
Sana sana sana.
Alright, Keonu anasema watoto anapenda wiki kama mama ya. Yeah, so yeah, exactly. We've talked about that. We need to be role models. Whatever we're doing, our kids will be copying and doing.
Yeah.
So we got to be cognizant of what we are doing. And au maamos fine kupenda gani nji, okay. Posey from life journey, you will be punished severely. The method remains unknown. Gama, I think people are just like chatting in the background. Wesley, parents should encourage children whenever they doing the right thing. If they can buy gift in order to motivate. Exactly. Saying good job, thank you, and and if you can tell a child, like, yeah, if you do this and then, or if you get these marks, you are going to get this. That's motivation. Good point, Wesley. Good point. Nani ako Dwele Akuje. Okay. We should motivate our kids whenever they do. Okay, I think that's a repetition. Kiblangat Caleb, nowadays the teachers work on Kasingumu as much discipline and good manners is concerned because the first point of socializing is failing. Exactly. It should
Mm.
start from the parents, and then now when they go, and now the parent and the teacher should be on the same page, and it makes it easy for everyone. All right. Bernard, internet have also spoiled our young in many ways. Before internet, children were disciplined. So,
Very much.
yep, they are, and that's why we need to be close and be
Mm.
close with our kids. That way, you will know, what they are watching, and also you will notice when their behavior change, and you
Yeah.
can go and check and make sure what they are watching. Because that is most of the times as a result of what they are watching, and and
You
and.
know,
Uh-huh,
we also have, as much as the internet maybe has its negative, but it also has its positive. Yeah.
exactly.
Because wait, not for the internet, we couldn't be talking with, like having a conversation with you, right, like this.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So, and also the internet helps them in doing research. You can choose to use the internet positively or negatively.
Negative.
And
Yeah.
yes, and also as a parent, you should, as you've said, you should watch. You should
Yeah.
know what is your child. Like what are they searching in these? Maybe their computers, their tablets. What are
Yeah.
they looking at the
Mm-hmm.
vacation?
Yeah.
If need be, you just have maybe child lock or something, or
Yeah.
you have passwords on where you don't want your kids to access.
Yeah. Because they have also like you can create actually like you can create their account, and
Mm,
if you put like account like it's a kid's account, and then they will not allow anything that is not for the kids in there. So that's a safer way to do. It's just
yes,
have their account, and then you log into them to their account, and then they watch from their account.
yes.
Yeah, and Jebloid Diver Rescue Team official, greetings everyone, greetings. I think you guys also should we need to connect. You guys should come to our live, and also you can share and let people know what you are doing, and also this part of supporting one another. So you can also like come and talk and really tell people, tell the world what you guys do, because I'm very sure most of the people they don't really know much about Chef Lloyd divers, and they are doing great job as far as rescue mission and also tourist attraction is concerned. Good, and good job, guys. Keep doing what you are doing, and yeah, come on, net. Let's see what one day you can also we can have live, and you can also tell people how they can also come and see you live
Yeah.
as you dive.
Very
Yeah. Kenneth
true.
Kipchumba, hello Able, Barikishi, Nikaribisheni. Karibu sana. Kenneth Kipchumba, karibu sana. Welcome. I think we are almost, I'm trying to go through this comment so that I think we are almost time. What time is it back home?
It is 22:17.
Yeah, yeah, I think we are almost. I think we are really like touch on so many topics, and I'm very sure most people or everyone here will really say that it was a very very important topic that we really needed to discuss. Sometimes you think things, you see things and also imagine things in a different perspective, but when people discuss and talk about it, it
Yeah.
makes it different. You see it in a different way. And that is
Yes.
why we are here to break this information down bit by bit. That way people can understand, and they can change some of the things that they are doing. Because maybe some of the things that we are doing is as a result of the situation that we are. And that is
Mhm.
why sometimes we have to change ways and
Yes.
also how we think. All right. Jebloid, hi, welcome. Hello, Jebloid Divers, welcome, and thanks for tuning in. Jebloid Divers, say thank you guys. We good. Good to see you, and nice to hear that you guys are doing good. And then Bernard, you say I was once a teacher after high school. The things teachers go through, molding that young children to being somebody that takes a lot of sacrifice. And taking point on that,
Very true.
like for me, I
Mm.
really feel like the teachers who are like the nursery school teachers, class one, those teachers should be actually being paid more than what the upper level are being paid, because the work those teachers are doing
Yeah, a lot.
is unimaginable. Like
Yeah.
molding someone who doesn't know to do anything to
Mm.
someone who can do something. Because
Yeah.
like class two, three, class 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, they already know what they are supposed to be doing. But
Like,
imagine like
yeah.
that parent, they will be bringing the kid, they are crying, they are leaving the kid, and then you
Let me
don't
tell
even
you.
know where to start.
Yeah.
Like I really think the teachers who are teaching the lower the starting grade, they are doing a phenomenal job, and they need to be appreciated more than how they are being and treated. with respect more than how they are being treated.
But let
Because
me
I
tell
think,
you,
yeah,
I'm sorry. So let me tell you, but we are paid the least.
yeah, I know.
Because,
It's crazy.
like for me, I've taught, I'm a preschool teacher. So
Yeah,
I've taught in the PP1, the PP2 before you go to grade one, and also the playgroup. Playgroup is where you start at around 3 years.
yeah,
So when most kids come to school,
uh-huh,
they don't know how to feed themselves.
yeah,
They don't know how to take care of their things, maybe their
yeah,
books, maybe
mhm,
whatever it is.
yeah,
They don't know even how to take themselves to the toilet.
yeah,
So it is the duties of the teacher to do that. So the first term is usually hectic for those teachers who are in playgroup because
yeah,
most 3/4 of the kids they really don't know because
yeah,
most of the kids maybe they are fed at home with their parents
yeah,
and they use maybe the potty or even others don't know how to use it maybe properly.
yeah,
But the teacher does a lot in making sure that this child knows how to hold the pencil, knows
mhm,
how to color,
yeah,
knows how to write,
uh-huh,
knows how to go to the toilet, knows how to wipe their nose,
yeah. Everything, basically.
everything, everything. By the time that year ends, at least the child knows most of the things to do them by themselves.
Yeah,
But the most unfortunate thing is that the preschool teachers are paid the least. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, we
It
get
is.
peanuts.
Yeah, I know. Like that is the thing. Like I keep always like I keep thinking like that is something is not right. Something is like in fast. It is in fast. I
It's
don't
true.
I don't really care if they want to pay like in between. That's fine. But this the teachers who are dealing with like the young kids, they should be getting more paid than
Mhm, mhm,
anybody else. Because
mhm.
like you find someone who is in high school even knows what to do exactly. Even they
It's
can
true.
even some people they can read and understand even without the teachers.
The teacher, yeah.
But like whoever who will you as you have said, they are doing everything for the kids
Mhm.
the whole day. Like they are all day. They have like how many kids to take care of and
Yeah.
teach them. Yeah.
Mm.
So it is that is something I was taking off what is saying. Like teachers, they do a lot, and we really need to appreciate them. Appreciate them.
But
But kwanza hawa mwalimu wa ICD, we just talked about that.
mhm,
Uh-huh. And then bye guys. We had an interesting topic. Nico night shift. See you next weekend. Thank you so much for tuning. You
mhm.
have a blessed night and enjoy your shift. See you again next time. Naomi. All right. Let me see. Jebloy Divas, Jemu, did you get the contacts you requested? We'll have to look. I don't know if she got, but yeah, we should. We should connect. Hello, Interstate Divers Rescue Team. I did not get it. Okay, yeah, she just responded. Rose Wanjala, and then okay, how can I send the number to you? This is an open forum advice. So you can we'll get in touch with you, or if you can send Bernard, and Bernard should be able to send it to us. If you can get hold of Bernard Mutai or Paul Mutai, they should be able to send. They have our contacts. So yeah, get in touch with any of them, and we should be able to get. You share with your teammate Philip. I love what Anitumanisha was. Okay, okay, you get the answer. Yeah, we need to host you guys, and like you tell us more about your skills. I like those skills, and I can't wait to come and see you like in life. Yeah, we'll organize and have a conversation. Okay, if you have his number, that is our team later. You're good. Okay. Hey guys, good night till next time. Prayo Yunge. Thank you so much, Prayo. Have a good night. Okay, is that? I think that's all. I think that's all. Yeah, I think we should. Amosuku Nimchana 123. Okay. Yeah, I think we should. We should end and we should let you go to sleep and also let other people go to sleep because tomorrow is a Monday, start of another day. But it has been an interesting topic, and you see, like we cannot exhaust. Like it can be like small topic, but it has a lot of things to tie, and it really affects us. Like as human beings, as a community, as a family. Like all these things, people don't really talk about it, but
Yeah.
it's a real problem in the society.
Mm.
And I'm really humbled to have you today to shed light, especially that's I'll say that is one of the topic I we needed the most because
Thank you.
our generation start with like how like our generation, our young generation will grow up based on how they are molded when they are young.
Very
And
true.
like at least now with this information that we have discussed today, I think we will do a better job on raising our kids
Yeah.
and also ourselves, like checking ourselves and, like aligning and doing the right thing. That way our kids also will be able to copy and do the right thing. So it has been an honor to host you today, and hopefully we will host you more. I feel like we did not exhaust. It's like we did a quarter of.
Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. There's
Yeah,
always next time. There's always next time.
yeah,
Yeah, there's always next time. And we're learning every day. We're learning every day. Like each and every day is a learning day. At least you
yeah,
learn something new, it helps you in life.
exactly. And
Yeah.
and I always say, you may have heard something, but when someone explain it, like you get it in a different way. You will like, oh, you know what? I've been hearing that, but I have never really,
Mm.
like understood or I've never really, pay attention.
Yeah.
So always when we learn, like when we discuss or we exchange ideas, we learn. You are right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think that's I don't want to hold you more. I will let you go to sleep. But if you want to just say something and then before we end, that will be it for today.
Yeah. There's someone who said that parents should be appreciated, maybe, but also as no, not parents, like teachers.
Yeah.
But as parents, we can also do the appreciation thing. Like for me, being a teacher, I know what it takes for a teacher, to be with your people like the whole term
Yeah.
until the end of the term. So, okay, for me,
Hmm.
I usually appreciate the teachers of my kids. Like it's not like I'm bribing them or
Yeah.
something, but a token of appreciation of
Yeah.
just spending time teaching my child throughout the term until the end of the term. At least you can appreciate it. So some things you can just do it from the parents' point of your
Yeah.
from yeah. So
Uh-huh.
just appreciate this teacher. You've taken care of my child throughout the term. I thank you very much. And God bless you and see you next time. It helps
Yeah.
a long way.
Yeah.
It helps a long way. And also, parting shot is for those who are here and maybe you haven't connected to me with me. My channel is Convocona, so you can go search
Yeah.
Convocona
Hmm.
and kindly connect with me, and I will really appreciate. So I have enjoyed being here, and next time I'll be here again, maybe to talk more on maybe something else or even
Yeah.
the same
Yeah.
subject. Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And
Mhm.
yeah, guys, if you haven't connect with our guest today, Confo Corner, go ahead and check out, subscribe, watch, and also support her. She's
Yes.
also a content creator. She has more of this information we talked here today. she has more information like that also in her channel. I've watched a lot of his, almost I think almost all of your videos, and very
Oh,
educative. Yeah,
thank
very
you.
educative. Yeah. So, guys, let's go support her, check her out, and yeah, we will connect. We'll connect, guys, and we need to get all this information because we need. Yeah.
Yes.
But I think the last comment was for Shakis. He says, some kids are very smart. We need to up our game as parents. Every time I get stuck on my laptop, my son is always there to help me, to tell me what to do and how it works. How he learns, I don't know. Exactly. You
Yeah.
are not alone. You are not alone. The same thing. Our son, he knows more than I know in
Wow.
laptop. We just
Mm.
have to be careful and know which sides we should not allow them to go.
Yeah.
That's the best way to protect them. Yeah.
It's
But yeah, for sure you have a very important point. They are so smart. These
mm.
kids of nowadays, they are so smart. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, guys. It's been pleasure to have you always sticking through. We don't want to take much of your time. We know you need to get some rest before you start a busy day. But from the bottom of our hearts, we really appreciate you for always coming and being part of this life. So I want to wish each and every one of you a good time, and we will see you again next weekend. And also, we have a lot of guests, like in order. It's just a matter of planning the
Yeah.
time. That is the most, like difficult thing. Most people are busy, but we have a lot of people with information to come and, like share with us. So stay tuned. If you haven't subscribed or you haven't turned on the notification bell, do so that you will not miss us when we come to live. Without further ado, once again, our guest, thank you so much,
You're
and I
welcome.
wish you all the best. Continue also mentoring and at bringing our young generation and teaching them the right ways. We really appreciate you. Some people they don't, but from the bottom of my heart, we value and we appreciate the work that you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. And guys, that is all for today. We will see you next time. Be blessed. Thank you so much.
Good day and
All right.
good night to the others.
Yeah. Thank you so much. All right. I will end this live and we'll see you guys again next week.
Okay, bye bye.
Thank you.